Hello friends, and welcome again to another beautiful day at Sophia Kamau's kitchen. Today I am going to show you how to cut Sukumawiki, or we call it kale. We have different varieties of kale here, and I'm gonna show you the super easy way to do it using my gadget. I had to cut a lot of Sukumawiki, and then I realized I can't do it by hand. So I figured a way to do by a gadget which I had in my house. Never knew I could use it, and I started using it, and from there it's been a game changer for me, and I shared with my friends, and now is the season for Sukumawiki harvesting, and I have been getting calls like, where did you get this gadget, how can I use it? And here I am to show you for free. So my gadget is here. I'm sure for most of you it is very familiar. Most of you have it in your kitchen. And as I said, I had it for over 10 years in my kitchen before I knew I could use it to be cutting the kale. It's so easy that nowadays it's like we are competing who is cutting the kale because it's so easy to use. So come closer. This is the one. It's very simple. I'll take it apart, and because of the height challenge, I'll put it down here. It is the Hamilton Beach brand. It has the speeds for pulsing, and then 1 and 2 there, and it has a 5-year warranty. So after I had used my first one, it was old, and then it got broken because I used it with lots and lots of Sukumawiki. So I went and purchased this. I've had this for like 6 or 7 years now. And see, it has outlived its warranty, and I use it at least once a week every season for Sukumawiki, and I cut a lot and stock in the freezer. So there is the gadget, and it comes with a side scraper. I never use this one. I don't find a use for it, but it's inside there. It has this for closing, but this I will not need to use for the cutting of kale. That's the cover. And now this is the magic blade. So you have to put it facing up so that when it spins, it goes through that very sharp blade and cuts it. If you put it like this, it will be cutting with the blunt, and you'll be frustrated wondering why. It will push it through, but you'll be wondering what is this. But the razor is this way. And then I do have another razor here, but this one I'm not using. And so this is my machine. It is in. I take it out, I lock it in, and I lock it here at the bottom here. So I lock, it clicked, I lock. And then the second thing I will put is this blade. Remember, it has to face up, not upside down. You won't get the results. And I fix it there. After fixing it there, I will bring this and put it nicely and lock. But if I lock right now, it will start moving, and that's how it operates. So the next part now, I'm going to show you how to really use the machine and cut. We have my kale here. As you can see, I have a few of the regular ones we were using to have, and that's the kind. So I harvest mine when it's young, because so that every week I can cut and I don't have to be overwhelmed at one time cutting it all. And we have the curlied one, the curly kale, and this is what we have here. So as most of us used to do, and some are still doing, you throw the stems, but these are very young. I harvest every week, and they are very, very soft. So I don't throw, no waste in my kitchen. As I always say, I try to use as much as possible. So what I do, I just take a few leaves like this and roll them like this and then feed them in this chute. Now I will lock, and as I lock, you will see this going down. See how fast that went? So I said there's no use for this because what I use, if you're new to this, you could use this to finish pushing down while you lock. But for me, I don't use it. I just take the next batch of kale and just put it together. And then I will use it to push. Don't overfill because you'll be struggling. I just use it to push, and I look at this. It's shredded there. I'll show you here. And let's put this down into the tray, and you see. Some leaves, yes, escaped. This is not a big deal, but see how it shreds? Even the sticks, look, there's no waste. It's all good. So see, and then you cook it together, you mix it, you cook it together. You can chop this with a knife a little bit, but for me, I don't care. I just shred like that, and voila. So I will show you the second round. I lock the machine and I put my blade again facing down, and then I put this back in here, and then I will have a few more. Or this is when you can use this lock. It's gone. And then I do another one. Don't overfill, otherwise it will be a struggle for you. Hold the stems as straight as possible, then otherwise they'll be shredded long ones, but you want them to go like that. Again, I will use this one to push the others in here. Watch your fingers. If you're not confident enough, use that to push. Do not overfill it. Like right now, I will need to look here, and there's holes here to hold so that you're not hurting yourself. Careful with that blade, is really sharp. So there again, I take it out, and here, look how that is done. And you can scrape this. I find it really easy, and the smell of fresh kale or Sukumawiki is amazing. Welcome back. Just like that, we are done. As my cameraman says, Mom, it's weirdly fast. So I hope you are going to look for that gadget and use it and share with other people just like me. When I get something that can save me time or can save me money, I always share with everyone around me. And remember to like, subscribe and share. Until we see you next time, bye.